he said, I'd take Hitler over any of the shit that's in Washington right now. Like the list goes on.
Bro, is this Kanye's messages? Or I'm confused now. I'm like, this sounds familiar.
Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference. And boom.
Of course. You know, these people feel cocky. They feel like they can get away with whatever. Scammers are going to scam. You know, like it's never surprising to me, man. Especially when these politicians, they be doing shit that we're not aware of, man. This one Republican nominee for governor in North Carolina, man, Mark Robinson.
Oh my God.
Our boy Marky Mark, he got caught out there, bro. Like they found some of the comments he was making on porn sites, man, which I was like, how the hell did they get this information?
Dog, the detective work on this, as I was reading this article, I was impressed. I was really impressed. Like the connections they were able to draw just by the way this dude was talking and posting on these different platforms was dope. It was really dope.
This man, they found, he denies making these posts, you know, but these posts on these porn sites were made under a username that CNN was able to identify as Robinson by matching the litany of biographical details and shared an email address between the two. So he wasn't even really hiding it well at all, man. So it's insane, bro. Like, so what was some of the sites that? Oh yeah, Nude Africa. So he was on this website, Nude Africa, and his comments were sexual and lewd in nature between 2008 and 2012. So there was a message board on the porn site Nude Africa, and he was getting it in, man, which makes me think, man, I understand watching porn, you know, I understand having whatever type of fetish, but to feel the need to go into the message board after you watch the porn or before to just tell everybody how horny you are, that's a different level, man. I don't know if I want that guy to be the governor.
The horniest. This dude, he graphically described his own sexual arousal as a 14-year-old. He talked about how he had a memory of secretly peeping on women in public gym showers when he was 14. He was like, I came to a spot that was a dead end, but had two big vent covers over it. It just so happened to overlook the showers. I sat there for about an hour and watched as several girls came in and showered. And then he was like, I went peeping again the next morning, but after that, I went back and the ladder was locked. So those 2 times were the only times I got to do it. Memories.
Nasty.
This guy is nuts.
Bro, was this on the Diddy message board or what the hell?
No, get this one. And I apologize for any discriminating remarks that he said, but I'm just quoting what he said. He was like, I like watching tranny on girl porn. That's fucking hot. It takes the man out while leaving the man in. And yeah, I'm a perv too.
Wow. Clearly you're a perv, bro. Like,
yo, this guy is fucking hilarious.
Bro, this is insane. He was horny as hell. And he got very specific, man. He actually called himself a black Nazi. He called himself a black Nazi and was in support of reinstating slavery. So, you know, I'm not sure how serious he was on these porn message boards. I do find it hilarious, though, that he got caught out there. And, you know, he's really trying to get some support from other Republicans. He hasn't really gotten much. I did see him campaigning with the cardboard cutout of Donald Trump in the background. And I'm like, that is a new level of low, man. It's just like you can't even get the real guy. You got the cardboard cutout behind you. No one's going to support you, bro. No one's going to shake your hand after knowing where your mind has been.
It's just amazing to me that, like, this guy is on Nude Africa watching porn, but then at the same time, he's like a race trader. Like,
it's his kink, bro. Don't kink shame Mark Robinson.
Yo, fuck Mark Robinson. He said, this dude wrote, because he apparently hates MLK Jr. He said, get that fucking commie bastard off the National Mall. I'm not in the KKK. They don't like blacks join. If I was in the KKK, I would have called him Martin Lucifer Coon.
Wow, that is unfortunate. You gotta stop reading his comments.
I'm just listen. This isn't CNN's website.
You gotta stop.
As I was reading this, it was amazing to me.
You won't stop.
No, the journalism, it was really impressive. I thoroughly enjoyed reading this because it was comical. It was really funny. But this dude, like, they connected all this different stuff. He put so much personal information up about himself. He put up like, oh, I've been married 21 years. And then they traced it to his Facebook where he posted the date that he got married. They put up his birthday, which was tied directly to the username from the porn website, and tied it directly to his Twitter. Like, this guy is a complete dickhead.
Well, I mean, oh man, yeah, man. Do you think more shit's gonna come out, like, on politicians, who were doing things in 2008 and 2012 before they thought anyone could look this shit up? I mean, the data's still out there. You think we're gonna see more of this? Because I think we are, bro. I think the avalanche is coming, especially like our generation, millennials. Like, but at least we weren't full-grown adults.
Yeah. I definitely think it's going to happen more because people are not smart with technology. First off, I mean, we've seen Kevin Durant get caught with his sleeper account and shit like that, commenting and like in support of himself or talking shit about people. Like, there's definitely going to be politicians, people at all levels, even when you think about business, who are probably going to get caught for this craziness. I mean, they caught this guy because he used uncommon phrases that people usually don't use. He said, "I don't give a frog's fat ass."
Wow.
And they caught him saying that on the porn website, on Facebook, on Twitter. Like, then he says, "I don't give two shakes." He said the same thing on Facebook, on the porn website. He said, "Gag." I don't even know what this is. Gag a maggot. I don't know what that, like. Listen, he says guys, all these random things that he would say on one platform and then say it somewhere else.
Yeah, guys, you got to be careful. Being based, being original, it can come back to bite you in your ass. Like, you come up with some wacky catchphrases, you use them everywhere. Just know someone's watching, especially if you want to run for governor one day. You a freaky ass dude when you on a message board fantasizing about what the hell is he doing, bro? I hope he drops out of the race. I feel like this is extremely embarrassing, but
this stuff is really bad. It's damning. Like,
it's the new normal, though. Like, honestly, like, if you're a Republican and Donald Trump is the face of your party, he just got convicted of like sexual assault. Like, where's the line? Why would anyone feel embarrassed to run for office at this point?
There is no line. There is no line. I mean, this is a guy who has called himself a black Nazi, said slavery is not bad. Some people need to be slaves. I wish they would bring slavery back. I would certainly buy a few. That's a quote from him. He said, "I'd take Hitler over any of the shit that's in Washington right now." Like, the list goes on.
Bro, is this Kanye's messages? Or I'm confused now.
Listen, it sounds
familiar.
Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference. It's hard to tell the difference. But yeah, fuck that guy.
Oh my God,
Mark Robinson.
These
I can't wait for him to lose.
Subscribe on YouTube. Subscribe on Spotify. Follow on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Like
all the apps. We're everywhere. We are everywhere.